Well, welcome back everyone. It's the 7th of June. It's a glorious day in my garden allotment. Well, hello, welcome back. Another little update. Nothing really planted as much because everything's in now, so it's just a case of watering and feeding now. So I thought I'd do a little update and a few little things I'm doing to help my precious little plants grow. So let's get on with it. Well, this is one of my greenhouses, and as you can see, it's full of stuff. It was empty for a short while, but as I say, we had some cold nights a few days back, but it's absolutely glorious now. And I just wanted to show you a few things. My fig is grown beautifully. All my tomatoes, as you can see, I'll come back out because they're really romping away now then. I'll just show you. There's one first me Sammo, and he's getting a canny size now. So yeah, starting to get fruit. So it's at that time where I'm having to start to feed them, and I had bought a little thing, which is this here, and where it's grow sugar, tomato easy feed, season long feed, no measuring, no miss. Basically it's 12 sticks of slow release feed. You use 2 per plant, and as you can see, seaweed enriched. And well, I got this because you just push them in the soil, no measuring, no mess, no overfeeding. Your nutrients go straight to the roots. Extra potash for more flowers and so more tomatoes. The seaweed, magnesium, iron and calcium to prevent blossom end rot. So loads of things. As you can see, it's a 12-6-20. And well, I'll get one of them out so you can have a look at them. There you go. Not particularly big. Oh, it's about, I don't know, half a finger. But yeah, simplicity and self. You get your plant about 12 centimetres away and stick it down about 2 inches, something like that, and you just put one either side. Can you see that? There you go. Stick them in about 2 inches down, about 12 centimetres away from the plant, and that's it. Feeding done for the rest of the season. All I really need to do is water them, and we'll see how that goes. Anything for an easy life. So I'll just do that with the rest of the tomatoes in this greenhouse, and I'll be right back. So there you go, that's all them done. What I'll do is a little experiment. The tomatoes in that one, I'll not use them, I'll just use conventional tomato feed, and we'll just have a little comparison as to what I get out of that one and what I get out of this one. So yeah, one thing I wanted to show you is those guys there. They are my cucumbers and melons that I already started. The two fellas over there that I'm pointing at, they're the watermelons, so they're doing okay. And I've got crystal apple getting his true leaves. I've got a telepathy F1 doing really well. I've got a jogger which is getting some real leaves on, and this one which has got two in, the Tasty King cucumbers, and they're getting some real leaves on. The two fellas there, they are the aubergines, Black Beauty, and I've got a couple of little chilies, seedlings there, just in case. They're trying to do it. They're trying to come back. I mean, this one is starting to get some flowers on, but they don't look really good. But as I say, this one got really ravaged by green fly, so as you can see he's very stunted and what have you, but he's getting some peppers on, so all is not lost. So yeah, that's it really. A couple of outdoor girl which I'll be putting outside, and that one there, I'm trying him, Crimson Crush blight resistant one, so he's a seedling there, so I'll see what he's like. So yeah, and that one is the come back. That one there, that's an organ melon, and as you can see, he's still with us. Weather's really warm now, so it's really helping him to basically stay alive. So that's pretty good. And in the other greenhouse, it's much the same. All my various tomatoes around the edge and some peppers down the front there. This one, it was outside and he got a bit of not frost, but a bit of dieback. It was in the warm shop and I had him outside, so it wasn't too pleased with that. And as you can see, most of the green stuff that was there's died, but there's still bits of green, and as you can see there's some green shoots coming. So I've got them in the greenhouse while he acclimatises, so that's good. So that's the gooseberry. I'm just starting off some flowers, and this fella here, he's some more of the Petrowski turnips and swede, best of all. They have been sown so that when my first earlies, that's when my first, when I harvest my first earlies, which is all them guys over there. I'm going to have about six containers empty, doing nothing. So I like the way these Petrowskis are grown, and just to show you, there you go, absolutely getting quite a size to them now. And it's not just a one-off, they're all, don't know if you can see him through there, but they're all getting an absolute massive size, considering they've only been in here for a matter of a couple of weeks and what have you. Absolutely fantastic. I would urge anyone who wants to grow turnip to try these fellas, Petrowski. So yeah, I've started some more off. in my greenhouse so that I can put them in all these containers when I start to harvest my first earlies, which I'd say about 3 weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks. I'll start to harvest them, or at least I'll do one pot, see what they're like, and then take it from there. If they haven't grown very big, then leave them in another week or two. But I'm not doing too badly, considering I'm in the northeast and I'm, I would say a good 2-3 weeks behind everyone else in terms of nice weather and temperatures. So considering that, I'm really pleased with my first earlies. And also, talking about potatoes, I've done a little bit of rejigging. I've got my little 8-litre potatoes there. They were with my main crop, but I've moved them from there and I've put them over along there where they should get a bit more sun, so hopefully they'll do well there. Yeah, so my first earlies, which are them guys down there in the 8-litre pots, and the pots over there, their first earlies, they were started off in the middle of March, and so using a bit of maths, it's about the middle of June they should be ready to harvest. But I have been watching all the YouTube videos and people who started in February, put them in greenhouses to get them going and what have you. They've been doing reveals and they've been getting, well, less, a bit disappointed, shall we say, in the yields they're getting. So I'm taking a leaf out of the books and I'm going to harvest these. Well, the first earlies are due the middle of June, so I'm going to leave these till at least the end of June before I harvest any of these, and I'll harvest one and see what they're like, and depending on what I get from one, I'll let them grow a bit more if they're not that good. And the main ones, which are the Sarpomeras, now they are due to be harvested the earliest, or the early July, at the very earliest, and with all the bad weather we've been getting, I'm going to again let them grow, if possible, weather permitting and slugs permitting. I'll let them grow maybe to the end of July, and again harvest one, see what they're like, and then obviously if they haven't grown that much, I'll leave the rest for a couple of more weeks. So that's what I'm going to do with mine. See you in a bit. And all my strawberries, as you can see, getting a decent size on them, and there's some nice ones around there. Oh yeah, the size of that fella. So they'll be ripening soon. So I've got some net on me strawberries, and I've got a load of strawberries in the corner there. They're all covered in netting, and also my raspberries. I've got the net over them. They're nowhere near ripe. I'm probably talking about another 2 weeks, something like that. They are flowering. As you can see, they are flowering and the bees are busy pollinating them, but it's one of them things, if you turn your back on them they'll all start to ripen and the birds will get them. These over here, I haven't netted them, so the birds can have them and to the heart's content, but leave these. So that's why I've got the net there and the nets on them over there. And basically I think that's it. Loads of the flowers, the California poppies are coming out, the irises, the aquilegias, absolutely putting on a fantastic show. I mean, look at all them. Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. And there's going to be loads of them as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And cleomes and the cosmos are grown down there very well. So yeah, the hollyhocks, as you can see, they're starting to open now with the flowers, doing really well. And that one's starting to flower. This one starting to flower. Clematis really going for it now. And there's all my lupins, absolutely beautiful. So they're a nice delicate pink. And then there's some over there which are slightly darker pink. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so when I water my veg by hand, the tool I use is this here. I got it in Asda. It was about £6. It's got a large head, as it were, so you can really reach at the back of things. But the main thing I got it, the reason I got it, was for this bit here. And what it is you put your feed in, which is in there, and you just put your food straight in there. And then when you water, there you go, the water goes in there, it mixes it up, and then when it fills up, which it's going to do any second now, it will go from there and come out with the water, and that way you water and feed at the same time. So I use this to water everything, so I'll just get on with that. But yeah, get yourself Asda. As I say, I think they're about £6. Save a lot of time and effort mixing it up in your watering cans, and well, job's a good one, as they say. See you in a bit. Well, I'm going to leave it there. It's all much the same, just getting a little bit bigger. I'm trying out that slow release tomato feed, see how that gets on. If it does well, then obviously I'll try and look for them next year. But yeah, everything really coming along, really pleased. It's all this lovely sunny weather, as you can tell. It's just watering it all now, which brings me to the next little bit before I disappear. As I'll show you the watering system I've got set up. So I've got one feed coming here that feeds the tomato, the inkberry plant, and all my first earlies up there. So that's one watering line, and the same line also waters my pear tree, crabapple, and a few pots. So that's that. I've got a soaker which waters that bed, because these beds do dry out fairly quickly. So I've got a soaker hose on there, so that's my second watering line. My third watering line goes along and waters everything in them two greenhouses. So that's my third watering line. And then I've got a fourth one, which they all come from there, and that one starts there. Another watering drip irrigation system, and I've got it feeding that, because they dry out really quick. It goes along, feeds that, then it drops down to water the 2 pots of sweet corn and my Petrowski turnip pot. So there's 3 there. Then it waters the 5 little pots I've got, my 8 litre pots of first earlies. Then it comes along, feeds this golden delicious apple tree, and then it goes along and feeds these 7 potato containers of my main crop, Saltamira. So altogether I've got 4 lines which water everything up there. This bed, all my potatoes there, my pots there, and some containers up there, and I've got another line that waters everything in the greenhouse. So the only thing I have to water by hand now is these few containers here, a couple of containers around there, and my veg in the middle there. So now all I have to do is get up in the morning, switch the things on, or have the timer set, and a good 70-80% of this garden is automatically watered. All I need to do now is just manually water a few pots, which is going to save me a lot of time. So that's all my water irrigation system set up. Just may along this good weather remain. As you can see, there's a few wispy clouds in the sky, but other than that, absolutely glorious sunshine. So I hope everyone's having a good time. I'm going to leave it there. Take care. Thanks for watching, subscribing, and I'll see you next time in my garden allotment.